Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. As always, hope you guys had a fantastic day of trading today. And again, want to thank you guys for the support on the channel. If you like the content, if you like the videos, feel free to like, share, and if you're so inclined, subscribe to the channel. And if you are a subscriber, make sure to hit that bell button to get alerts on all new content posted on the channel. Today, just want to put out a quick video talking about two great dividend income stocks that have upcoming dividend days on Friday 10/6 with the last day to buy tomorrow 10/5. Those two companies are the very large telecommunication companies AT&T, ticker symbol T, as well as Verizon, ticker symbol VZ. You can see here Verizon has a great dividend yield, 4.281%, and in a similar fashion, AT&T has a dividend yield in the middle here, as you can see, 4.538%. I like these companies. They are relatively low volatility companies, recession resilient companies. And you can see for the most part they've been doing rather well over the short term, and over the long term, like I said, very solid companies and very, very good with regards to long-term dividend income. You can see AT&T here over the past week up 2.22%. Over the last 1 month, 5.72. Last 3 months, 5.19. Over the last year, kind of an up and down pattern. Over the last 5 years, only up 33.91%. But again, remember, this has a great dividend yield, anywhere from 4.5 to 5, depending on the stock price. As we scroll down to some of the stats here, unfortunately, there is not a lot of information with regards to operating trends with the company, but they're very profitable companies, both AT&T and Verizon. You can see they're also very large cap companies. AT&T here, $242.4 billion. Verizon, $203.36 billion. So very, very good large cap, high dividend yielding companies. Valuation is reasonable. PE ratio for AT&T is 18.637. For Verizon, 12.792, which is good for the telecommunications companies here. The dividend yield, 4.5, 4.2. The one thing that's a little bit different about telecommunication companies rather than other stocks is that they have very high payout ratios. So the payout ratio, I believe, on AT&T is currently around 72%. For Verizon, I think it's all the way up to about 80%. That is high for most companies, but for a telecommunications company, it's not that high. It's a little bit different with regards to these companies. So 70 and 80% is okay, and the dividend is safe over the longer term for these particular companies. Again, very highly profitable companies. You can see earnings here. The last one, actual, had beaten the expected EPS, 75 cents versus about 81 cents on the actual. And for Verizon here, looks like the actual and expected were right on top of each other here. But again, very, very good companies. Ex-dividend dates, again, on Friday, 10/6. If you guys remember, you need to buy that stock the day before or prior to that ex-dividend date, and then hold through the beginning of trading on the ex-dividend date, which for these two stocks will be Friday, 10/6. So if you buy both of these stocks tomorrow, you'll be eligible for the dividend. You can sell off on 10/6 or anywhere thereafter and still get that dividend. And the dividend payment will be on October 1st. Or excuse me, on November 1st. So 10/6, ex-dividend date. You need to buy at least by 10/5, hold until the start of trading 10/6, and then you'll get that payout on November 1st. Again, 4.281% for Verizon, and for AT&T, the dividend will be 4.538% dividend yield, and that's a yearly dividend yield. So you can essentially divide that by 4. Both of these are quarterly stocks to get the exact dividend that you will be receiving on November 1st with an ex-dividend date on 10/6 on Friday. So I just wanted to go over these two stocks here. You can see I have a very large holding in AT&T here, currently $6,128.70 for equity value. And we can see some of the dividends on the bottom here. My last dividend was $22.05. You can see 45 shares, 49 cents, 22.05. But you can see here I've added quite a few more shares since that time, currently sitting at 155 shares. So I'll be receiving about a $60 to $70 dividend for this particular stock. For Verizon, just have a 1 share, I believe, of Verizon. Actually, I added a couple more, 3 shares. So not a great dividend payment here, but still, it's a good dividend ratio overall with regards to the dividend payout here. So two great companies, telecom companies, good for long-term dividend income, relatively low volatility. So I may be jumping into buying a little bit more AT&T, especially if it does dip down a bit. But nevertheless, AT&T, Verizon, very, very good companies. Ex-dividend date on Friday. Pick up tomorrow if you want to get that ex-dividend date. And maybe you can set it up for dividend capture. I've been doing that for quite some time on a number of other stocks. Haven't did it for the telecoms, but I might try it tomorrow, maybe with Verizon. Don't necessarily want to buy into AT&T then sell off with regards to tax purposes and getting some longer term capital gains exposure. Don't really want to reset the clock on that. So may try to do a dividend capture with Verizon here, but either one of these would be great dividend captures if you're not holding for the longer term. So yeah, just wanted a quick talk about Verizon and AT&T. Not to make the video too long, I'll kind of end it here. As always, if you guys enjoyed the videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And until the next video, we'll see you then.